Good morning, friend. I am Neeraj Kumar Dinkar. Today we are going to discuss about the green building concept of green building. If you are working as safety field and as a safety manager and officer positions, so then you should know that green building concept. Nowadays, right now, if you are going to conduct attend the interview, that time also ask this type of questions because of government also very very positive approach to who approval all for the green building because of government also taking the taking initiative about the green building because of this is a eco-friendly environment. So if you are going to work and green building work and constructions of green building, then government also give the benefits, some you can say the some subsidy maybe. So this is very important for you, so you should know the green building of concept. Green building sustainable and building, it is the practice creating the structure process. And this whenever you are going to build a green building, that times needs to be take the environmentally naturals and whatever the favor in the human life. This is major concept of take the eco friendly. There is no any environment impact on environment, and no any tree cuttings, no any types of environmental impact because of consider of environment. This is main, there is main concept of green buildings which are considerations of the considerations of the um, environment, how to eco-friendly and recycles. If you are going to use anything, then there are all are recyclables. There is less than hazardous, less of environment impact and environment pollution. So that we have uh, government have started the green building concept. If you are going to make a green building, then governments give subsidy and give the some prefer about the taxes and other things which are I don't know how much giving, but government are also involved in green building. There are many types of reference and uh, preferred about the financial. So green building concept, you can and see that all those technology and and cons- and constructions make, there are common concept of that green buildings are designed to reduce the environment and reduce the overall impact of the environment and human life and natural environment. So guys, efficiently using the energy, water and other resources. Main concept is there, so it reduce of energy and water and other resources, protecting occupant health safety, improving the employee productivity and reducing waste pollutions and environment degradations at the project. This is, there are two three reasons for the green building. So mean, so that we can say that efficiently using energy. If you are going to build a green building, then the buildings is developed, the building is generate the electricity. That is main concept of green building. If you are if the make a green building, the green buildings, the building recycle the water which are used natural resources. If you are using the waters every every years and every month, suppose that 20 cubic, then water will be recycled. And which are, which waters are recycles, then you can use in gardening purpose. So this is main concept of resource, how to reduce the natural resources, how to protect our environment, how to protect them human life, so they can understood, they can and feel comfortable in that building. So this is major concept of that building, green building. So building, if you are going to make a green building, there are separate design should be there. How to designing, how to design the concept, design the buildings of eco-friendly. You can say that there are natural lightings also come into your home, that is that types of design. And also, oh, also we can say that we can say that natural air must be circulated through entire room and window and others balcony area. Fire protection, so also design good fire protection system. If in case of any fire, in case of any fumes observe that automatically fires are extinguishes that area, particular area. So this is design. First, before you start the buildings, there are design and eco-friendly. You can say that eco-friendly and design of less than of environment products, environment pollution. So this is main concept of that building. And also design of balcony, design of water, design of balcony, design of toilets, bathrooms, and which are very is efficient manner. If you are see, if you can see that green building, there are very good concept of building. Every time in day basis is you can and reflected in your rooms sunlights, and air circulations must be there. And also some gardening in designs, proper gardening systems, lot of tree are there in plantations in that buildings. And also considering in the balcony area gardening system, building entire interior externals area, also providing the some green gardening and some plant, so that you can and you can refresh oxygens. And if you are using in some machine, grinder machine and other things which are using in that building, in that your flat, then you can the plants, the tree are the, the tree are catching your monoxide, carbon monoxide, and they are and providing the oxygen. So this is main concept of eco-friendly, and you can say that a good environment for green building. So that we have to prefer the green building at your workplace. And many garden, lot of tree are there and provided a proper access approach, emergency access, and good good parking systems. So there are less of noise levels at that building. But you know that that building are very, if you are going to do constructions, then this is very costly. You know that this is very costly green buildings, because of there are many criteria are set up by the governments. Because of I am also working in green buildings, so constructions is very costly, because of there are minimize of there are less of environment pollutions, because of they are using of cement which are eco-friendly, which can recycles it. If you are using one bag cements, then that at some remind the, if you are using half bucket of half cement bags, then one bags must be recycled within the 7 day. We can mix the motors. If you are not used, then you can use after 7 day. That is a main concept of these buildings. that is main concept of green buildings. Everything is recyclables. If you are using the pop system, pop, then that are also recyclables. But other rather than and either than others building which are not green, there are not same same thing are there, same criteria are not there, because of green buildings concept is very different, very good with respect to environment. There are criteria are set up. We are using green buildings, so you cannot purchase any materials also from above the 50 kilometers. So far 50 kilometers area you can purchase everything within the 50-kilometer area, because of if you are using, if you are purchasing 100 kilometers or some materials, then and fuel cost and environment impact, environment impact, environment impact on our so pollution impact on our environment. So there are very good concept of green building. So this is very good things. Fuel consumption, you have reduced the fuel consumption, and you have reduced the environment impact, you have reduced the man resources. So this is a green building concept. Also green buildings make a consideration of human being, what are the natural resources you want to do that. So green building also provided them. After that we are discussing about the green buildings cost. Cost is very high. If you are going to make a green building, there are lot, or there are cost also maybe 20% rather than another buildings. So green building is very costly, because of there are provided the air filtration systems and water treatment plants and solar plants also there, and some water treatment plants also there, more and more tree plantations, gardening and sitting arrangements, and also use of balcony and skyscrapers, skylights area also provided, more than uh, the needs of lot of lands. So needs, it's a lot of land required to green building, because of they have to leave the plantations area. So that this is a very costly cost project. But after completions of building, the building are very efficient manners, there are very low maintenance, because of the building are, the building is self generating the energy, because of there are installations of solar plants. Building recycle the waters, because of you, if you are using the gardening in gardening in for the sprinkling of waters, then you can use the recycles waters. Something are very important regarding the building, um, regarding the maintenance work, because of there are all machines are there, green machine. If you are using motor, then no bill, no electric bill is generated by the government, because of building are self also self generating of energy. So this is good concept. Maintenance is very low, but cost is but building cost or construction cost is very high. So there are very good things about the green buildings. If you have working a safety professional, then you should know that at what is the green building concept. You can discuss about the buildings concept. You have to see that some green buildings, there are gardening are there, there are good balcony are there, there are good setup of internal setup of good, because of where is the your bed, where is your sitting arrangement, where is your or systems. So everything is good manner. They are providing everything is good setup, because of seating orientations and energy efficiency, material efficiency, water efficiency, occupant. So all are designed in that buildings before starting the work. So green building is very good. and there are main concept we have already discussed. If energy water energy using energy water and resources and protecting the occupant and the environment. You know that at a green building, so also Energy Conservations Act 2001 and created the BEE nodal agency center state and designated area. There are also there are also act is there about the green building, so how to manage them. It is very good things. And also, if there are a lot of system improvements related the safety precautions after you are going to living in green building. So there are very good setup about the, if in case of emergency happens, then there are fire suits, yes, sorry, fire suit and fire suit also there. If in case of emergency related the fire, automatic fire extinguish that area. If any smoke and fumes generated in your rooms, that time automatic water is sprinkle and maybe fire extinguisher immediate basis. So this is a very very good things about the green building. So if you are working in safety professional, then you should know that green building series. And this was only for or related the motivate, how to motivate them you. So guys, we have discussed about the green building, about the green building concept. So if you have any questions, so then you can ask. And if anyone's ask that types of questions, what is the green building concept, then you can clear that energy water and building occupant and accessible area which are provided, that called green buildings, because of main concept of how to reduce the environment and pollutions and environment impact, and how to use of recyclables, how to avoid the natural resources, because of our electricity is a natural resources, our water is a natural resources. If you are using in and retreatments and reusing the waters, then we can minimize the water wastage in our country. So this is main concept of green buildings. Green building also using, if you are see that if you some constructions are going on, and suppose that we are working construction company nowadays using of aluma former, means Maivan work, you can say the you constructions using of Maivan work, because of you know that there are before using the ply, certain ply and certain materials, but instead of certain ply, we are using the Maivan plate, aluminum plates, because of ply and wooden. This is a natural resources, so we can avoid that. Do not we cannot use the any natural resources which are not recyclable in the green building. This is main concept of green building. So guys, is thanks for watching my video. How I have tried to understood, I have tried to some safety awareness about the green buildings. Thanks for watching.